Good morning, students. Welcome all of you in sixth lecture of chapter number third. So we completed 3.3 exercise. In 3.3 exercise, first we study what is the meaning of linear equation in two variable. Then we study substitution method and then elimination method. Now in 3.4, first question, it is written that solve this question by substitution method and elimination method. So this is your choice. You by one method, if you want to solve, you can solve. If you want to apply both methods, then it is your choice. Otherwise, I told you that the most important method out of these three is elimination. So it is better to solve each and every part by elimination. One or two part you can solve by substitution method from the complete exercise 3.4. So in first question we are having fourth part. So first, second and fourth part you have to solve yourself. There will be no problem at all. Sometimes student face in this third part some problem. So we will solve this third part only. So this is the first equation, this is second equation. First step of elimination method is that if x and y are not present on the left hand side, then you have to shift such that x and y both are present on left hand side. So it is already present on left hand side, it is already present on left hand side, but the constant should be present on right hand side. So we will shift this minus 4, it will become plus 4. Now we will write here first equation. Here x already on left hand side, y on right hand side, so we will shift this on left hand side. So this is plus, on this side it will become minus, and here is constant. Means for elimination method, x and y should be present on left hand side and constant on right hand side. So we have to rearrange these two equations. Now this is first, this is second. Here coefficient of x is 9, so here we will multiply by 9. Here coefficient of x is 3, so here we will multiply by 3. So operating equation first minus second, multiply 9 by 3, 27x, 9 by minus 5, minus 45y, 9 by 4, 36. Here 27x minus 6y, 21. Change the sign, always first value will cancel. So minus 45 plus 6, this is minus 39y. 36 minus 21, this is plus 15. This minus 39 will divide on this side and you will get value of y minus 5 upon 13. So it is not necessary that all the time you will get value of x and y complete value. Sometimes you can get values in fraction also, like this values in fraction. So in 3.3 exercise, I don't think there is any question where we are having the value in fraction. We are having the complete value, but value may be in fraction. So you don't think that your calculation is wrong, fraction may be there. Now we will put this value of y in this equation. So we will left this 9, we will use only the original equation. So 3x as it is, minus 5 as it is. In place of this y, we will write minus 5 upon 13. Minus minus, it will become plus. Now we can't cross multiply. From this step, first we have to take the LCM. So 13 LCM, 13 into 3, 39x, 13 divided by 13, 1 into 25. 25, this is, we can write 4 upon 1. We will write 4 upon 1 only to cross multiply it. So 1 multiply by this value as it is, 13 multiply by 4, 52. Now we will shift 25, it will become minus. So 39x, 52 minus 25, this is 27. This 39 will divide here. So you can write this value in lowest form. So it will become 9 upon 30. So the main point is only this, that you have to keep x and y on left hand side and constant on right hand side. Now come to the question number second. Okay. Now second question again is type of word problem. First type fraction, already we discussed in 3.3. Second part is already we discussed in 3.3. So let us read the first part of second question. So whatever the question may be of fraction, you have to write numerator x, denominator y, then fraction x upon y. So according to question, if we add 1 to numerator, subtract 1 from denominator. We will add 1 in numerator, subtract 1 from denominator. Fraction will become 1. So we can write 1 upon 1 we can write. We only write this 1 upon 1 because we want to cross multiply. So we will cross multiply 1 multiply x plus 1 as it is, 1 multiply y minus 1 as it is. Now shift x and y on left, constant on right. This is the equation number first. Now second condition, if fraction reduces to 1, we already discussed, it become 1 upon 2. Here we will write 1 upon 2. If we only add 1 to denominator, numerator will remain as it is. We have to add 1 to denominator, again cross multiply, so we get this equation number second. Now we will solve these two equations by elimination method. We get x3 y 5. So fraction we have to write, so fraction is x upon y, so x3 y 5. Here our answer is 3 upon 5. So main point is this, that by reading the question, how we can convert the given situation in the form of the equations. This is the main point. Now second part, again this part is of age. So last line first we will read, how old are Nouri and Sonu? So let percentage of Nouri x years, percentage of Sonu y years. Then according to question, here we will write Nouri, here Sonu. Then we will read the question from starting. 5 year ago, ago means minus. So Nouri age is x, 5 year ago x minus 5. Age of Sonu y, 5 year ago y minus 5. Now this age is 3 times, so we will multiply this by 3. This will remain as it is, 3y, then minus 15. Shift x and y on left, constant on right. This is equation number first. Second condition, 10 year later, later mean plus. So here Nouri age is x, 10 year later x plus 10. Age of Sonu y, 10 year later y plus 10. Now this age is double of this age, so we will multiply this by 2. Then 2y plus 20, again we will rearrange it. X and y should be on left, constant should be on right. This is the equation number second. We will solve these two equations by elimination method. Then we will get x 50 and y 20. So we will write answer in words always. So present age of Nouri, this is 50 years. Present age of Sonu, this is 20 years. So this is the answer of second part. So tomorrow we will complete this exercise. Then we will move to the exercise 3.5.